I actually want one more layer for this animation. The shadow of the hero cast on the ground. I'm not going to do a shadow for the rocks. I could, but you'll see how we do the hero shadow. To create a shadow, there are a couple of ways I could do this. I could create, because I want it lying on the ground plane, I could use a 3D layer. I'll just create it more directly than that, I guess. It should have the shape of our hero, so I'm going to control click on the hero layer to create a selection. Then using a selection tool, I'm going to move it down here. And I want to manipulate it so it looks like it's a shadow lying on the ground. If I go to the selection menu and do a transform selection, I can't see anything because of the screen capture. I'm going to shrink it. I'm going to use the control key to skew it to the side and end up with something that looks like a shadow in perspective lying on the ground plane. Now what I need is a layer. So I'm going to accept this. I don't see the check mark, so I'm just going to use the Enter key to accept that transformation. Below the hero, I want to have a layer for the shadow. And I'm going to fill that with black. I used the Shift backspace shortcut to bring up this. Black must be the last thing I used, so I fill that with black. The shadow should be a little soft, so I'm going to undo that. So before I fill it, I'm going to go to Selection menu, modify this a little bit, do a little bit of feathering, not a lot, 2 pixels inside and 2 pixels outside of the radius of the selection. So that's going to be a fair amount. Go back into my fill with black, deselect, and you see we have a fairly soft shadow, basically in the shape of our hero's profile. Now I'll probably never want it full strength, so I'm going to start at about 68% for opacity. And shadows should always be in multiply mode. I don't think it'll look any different here, but it's a good thing to remember. Shadows are multiplied over whatever they're falling on. And now we have all the layers we need.